How's it going, guys? Steven here. I'm super glad that I'm taking time to do this video. It's it's a video that I want to do for a long time, and it's something that I'm struggling with a lot myself, and that's disclosing your autism. I think it's important because I think it'll help the autistic community. Both typicals and neurotypicals understand each other and bridge the gap between the two to have a more to have a better community. My top three reasons why people with autism have so much trouble with talking about their autism and their tendencies is that they don't want to feel embarrassed. I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. It's like if you have a tendency to do something, you may feel embarrassed about it. You may you don't want anyone to know. So the second thing that people have trouble with when they're talking about their autism is that it's just highly misunderstood. Well, autism has a different type of autism. So it's important to get to know that person and to figure out their tendencies. And I think that will bridge the gap between typicals and atypicals. One of the biggest reasons why we don't want to talk about our autism is that, and I think like people in high school or college can really relate to this, is bullying. Autism is such a misunderstood mental disorder. All these negative things that go on, like just making fun of people with autism because they're super weird, strange, and sometimes even like teachers or like authority, or just people in general, they may think that they're slow, and this negative vibe just kind of hinders that trying to understand autism. And I think that's extremely important that we need to do to really have autism be understood in a better way. Now, I want to give myself an example on some of the challenges I face throughout my life. And I think the biggest thing that I have the hardest time with is fear. From that fear is talking to professors about it, because I don't want to feel like I had to talk about it, or feel like I had to have special education, because I just want to feel like I'm able to do the course. And it's so difficult for me. And on top of that, it was so difficult to me to like come into their office hours. It just takes so much energy for me to do that. You see me on Instagram like more often now, because of my shuffling and dancing and stuff like that, which I love still. But it's like, and then I meet all these other shufflers, but it's like, how do I disclose my autism to get that solid foundation for that like relationship? And it was so it was so difficult for me, but by what by that idea. And what pushed me was just being able to understand them first, and disclosing. When I didn't disclose my autism, I just saw it as a missed opportunity with the other person. I'll just beat myself up for it. So now we talked about the challenges of autism. Now I want to talk about, the reasons why we should disclose our autism. Like, what should be our motivation to disclose? First thing, like I said, is to professors and employers, people who are above you, would be the best way to go. And it's extremely important because it brings better communication to that professor and employer. and it shows that you have integrity and you really want to create that important connection with that person. And I think and it shows your professionalism. So be professional, and that employer is going to admire you for that. Question is that it's going to create a better foundation when you start a new friendship with somebody. Disclosing your autism just humbles you as a person, because it's like, and it takes out that attitude of like from becoming atypical to typical, because first of all, you're autistic, there's no cure for it, and there's no way we can be normal, because the way you see things, what you do, your tendencies is so different from other people. It's like it'll be impossible for even becoming normal. So I think the goal should be, instead of trying to act normal, the goal really should be managing autism better, and that's through going out, being out and about in places, learning all different types of social situations, challenging yourself. I think that's the best way. If you understand your autism more, it'll help you manage social situations a lot better, because then you'll know how to relax yourself, what to do in different situations, and I think that'll help when you want to disclose your autism. Someone that you admire or something, or just someone brand new you just met, the best rule of thumb is just get to know them first and then disclose about your autism, because I feel like that's the best way that I found, because you don't want to have the autism be the foundation, and since we're in a time where autism is so misunderstood, that other person is just going to think that you're just strange. Appraise you, which is another common thing of like, oh yeah, you're so good, like you look like you don't have autism. Like, that discrimination will go away if you just like get to know them first and have like some sort of connection. And then I think that's best to talk about your autism. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really proud of this video, and I think it helped myself a whole lot, because for me, with Asperger's, I want to be able to have more solid, have a better foundation with people new that I meet, being able to manage my autism better, and also just able to just enjoy my life more, and just not be so worried about being normal all the time, and just humble myself more to be just a better person in general, and be the best Steven I can be. Video very helpful, because I feel like it's extremely important. Please share it, like it, and thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for 50 subscribers, 53 subscribers of course, and I'll keep doing these videos. And any questions, leave the comments below, and yeah, and follow all of my social medias, they'll be down below, and I'll see you later. Peace.